All right, starting five. We have to do an emergency meeting because one of the strangest trades I think of the year that none of us saw coming. James Harden for Darius Garland. Let's take it away, guys. What do you guys think of this?
Like why? I don't get it. I get it for the Clippers. You essentially traded an expiring contract who I guess didn't want to be there that we didn't know about, right? For a young guy with a pretty high ceiling offensively, I think. I think Darius Garland, I thought he was a lot more valuable than just a straight up swap for James Harden. They actually included a second round pick also. The Cavs sent the
Yeah.
Clippers a second round pick, which is crazy to me. I guess like how we talk about in the episode also that we recorded, the league is so insanely out on small guards, especially ones that get paid a lot. I guess Darius Garland's value was just a lot lower than I thought it was. Yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah, for me, what stood out was that I get why the trade was done in the present, right? Okay, Darius Garland, obviously we've seen toe injuries. I think that injury is much more serious than is like kind of displayed to be. I don't think you move Darius Garland for a 37-year-old James Harden unless the injury is that bad. So I think regular season it'll be a good trade, right? James Harden, we've seen he could still perform. I think Evan Mobley will benefit a lot from this, just a lob game they have. I don't know how Donovan Mitchell and James Harden spacing is going to work. For me, I've always thought that Mitch was a pretty ball dominant guy too. So
Yeah.
I don't know how that's going to work out. But I think if you're a Clippers fan, this is definitely a bright spot because I'm still big on Darius Garland. Hopefully he can get past
Me
those
too.
injuries.
Me too.
Yeah, but I think for the Clippers, having the future not in the hands of a star that's about to turn 40 is, it's a good horizon to look forward to. But postseason, I just don't understand. If you're making a trade like this to go all out, presumably in the postseason, you are picking up notoriously one of the biggest playoff droppers of all time. So I hope the Cavs know what they signed up for. Like, I know like the situation with Garland was not ideal, but we've seen James Harden in the playoffs, and
Yeah.
I'm afraid like they're like second round like
Uh,
exits at
I know
at
that
max.
Garland, I mean, his issue is that he's consistently cooked in the playoffs because of injuries. With James
Mm-hmm.
Harden, I mean, he might as well be cooked because of injuries in the playoffs, right? He doesn't perform much better than Darius Garland with no toe.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. I mean, at least in like the very decisive important games, he definitely has some good playoff games here and there.
yeah,
But I don't think, yeah, I think playoffs, they haven't really solved any issues. Yeah.
yeah. Alex, what do you think?
I think this is a home run for Cleveland. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn.
What?
I genuinely think that.
Hot take.
I I
Okay.
just think I think James is just better. He's better, and
I don't even think it's first base.
I don't think this is like they don't care about the future because like why would you? You need to win right now. I think
Yeah.
Harden fits with
Hmm.
D Mitch better. I think he fits with those two bigs better, and they might get rid of Jared Allen. I've been seeing, but it's the biggest thing is Mobley because they want him to be the franchise player. Harden's so much better in the pick and roll. And while Garland has a toe injury, and I know Harden has had his injuries in the past, but he always plays through them. And like, let's not act like Garland is some crazy playoff performer either. Like, and they get off
Yeah,
that
I think.
contract. He is on a player option. They only have to pay him for 2 years. And Harden just made All NBA last year. He's averaging 26 and 8 this year.
And
Like,
I think
That's
I
true.
think to add to that, I think Harden has been better lately also in the recent few years at kind of accepting more of a playmaker first role than just being again kind of like what he used to be in the past, a super kind of ball dominant guard obviously. So I mean that's in Phil when he was in Philly, he was very much like willing to play second fiddle to Embiid. I mean obviously they went out sad like they always do, but still I think yeah, like I think I agree with Alex. I think it's a pretty decent fit. I don't think it's, I mean, we saw the whole tweet that you sent where it's like it's going to be a void on offense or whatever, right? And it's not a black hole. It's like a whole eternal void or whatever. But I think Harden's been good at just being point guard first in the last few years. Yeah.
I also like. There's also like a question I kind of you have to raise if you're the Clippers too. Like, I guess yeah, Garland's never been a guy that's going to give you like fucking 30 a night, 25 a night, even though he probably is
He
capable, right?
can.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that's one
he
thing about
can, yeah.
James Harden though. Even if he takes a secondary role, I don't want to say if you need James Harden, but James Harden can give you like 40, 35, right? That's something that I think the Clippers are going to have to get used to too. offensive toll is going to be heavily on Kawhi now. So everyone else has to step up because Garland can only do so much. And we don't know how that injury is going to be this season or how long it's going to take him to adjust. So I think momentarily it might be a step back for Clippers too, because they were like 16-4. So a system they had in place was working.
Yeah, I think this is a win-win for both sides, I'll be honest. You weren't gonna, and I don't want to act like they didn't get a lot for Garland. They literally just got a guy who made all NBA last year. I get he's 36, but he's still a top 20 to 25-ish player. You maximized in my opinion, you maximized his value.
Fair.
But if you're the Clippers, you weren't going to win anything anyway. At least with Cleveland, there still is that idea of them making the finals, I believe. And especially now.
The NBA finals?
Yes. I'm taking him over the Knicks with Harden. I'm telling you that right now. I'm taking him over the Knicks. I'm taking him over the Knicks.
No, OG Anunoby is clapping up fucking James Harden. Mikal clapping up James Harden.
But I think on the Clippers side, I think obviously Harden was disgruntled. He asked for a trade out of nowhere. Genuinely, this
that was so crazy. What the hell?
And while Garland has been hurt, I think getting a 26-year-old two-time All-Star for the Clippers, who have no picks, they don't control their pick this year. I think that's another home run for them. I just love this trade for both sides. I think the weirder trade is the Jaren Jackson one, personally.
Yeah. It's like one shithole to another shithole. So I don't have much thoughts on that trade, to be honest.
I just to briefly add to the Clippers' return, I would have never guessed they would have gotten this much for James Harden. Like we just saw Trae Young get traded for nothing, essentially, right?
Yeah.
How is James Harden like that much more valuable than Trae Young right now? Like I like in an actual on an on-court setting, like but in terms of like even like long-term value, obviously he's he's 36, you said, right? Like it's just I was not expecting him. I guess maybe Darius Garland was viewed as, again, as I said, as a more negative asset than I thought. Yeah.
I would have maybe expected the Clippers to get one pick out of Harden. I'm not gonna lie, because I like this isn't like Trae Young, because I think you can win with Harden a championship with Harden on your team, especially with the Cavs, for the simple fact Harden is like the third best player on that team.
Yeah,
he genuinely might
best role. It's his best role. Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, he's 100% the third best player. Yeah, I agree. Maybe not on offense, but in general, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I think he's gonna unlock Evan Mobley. I genuinely believe it. I think this is so good for him. Yeah,
I think the Cavs were reading too many of those 18 and 8 man tweets, and we're like, come on, we got to make him a 20 and 8 man. Like it's gonna James Harden, one extra lob. There you go. He's averaging 20 points per game now. Perfect.
Just because this situation is like escalating so much more, like hour by hour. I kind of wanted to hop into the Giannis talks too, because obviously I think by the time we meet next or record next, it's looking like he's going to be Minnesota Timberwolves. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? What do you? I hope not. I don't want to see that, to be honest. I want him on my team. Delusion, but
I don't want to see it either, because it would be scary for me as a OKC Thunder supporter.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, can they really offer that much? I don't really understand how they're going to outbid other teams.
A Giannis trade would be too difficult during the season, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because while the Timberwolves could offer enough, I think it would just be too much mid-season. Like, for you as a Thunder fan, I wouldn't be worried if they get Giannis, because they'd probably have to give up McDaniels, Randall, maybe Gobert. Probably not.
But then like, what's even the point of Giannis going there if they don't have a team?
And that is the
right?
problem
right
now.
Yeah.
That's the problem right now. I'm hearing that Minnesota is firmly hanging on to, like, we want to keep McDaniels, but Bucks are like, this deal is not happening if Jaden McDaniels is not a part of the package, and obviously so, right? But like, I think like Alex brings up a good point too. Like, I think Giannis on the Wolves is still going to do a lot of damage. I know they're in the West, but I still think they'll be like a top 3 team.
It would be fun to watch.
Jaden McDaniels is the heart and soul of that team, in my opinion. Like, he hits those big shots. He's a defensive glue guy. So I don't know what I think
cooked by Shea every time, but yeah.
I personally think or I want Giannis to just remain a Buck, I think he's better off exploring free agency.
I think he should stay in the East for his sake too.
Knicks, come to the
Yeah.
Knicks.
No.
Also, if I were the Bucks, I wouldn't trade him at the deadline. I don't
Yeah, because
think
you're not gonna get as much
because
for him. Yeah.
yeah, wait till every team has all like the max roster
hmm
flexibility to do a trade because they're kind of selling him for pennies on the dollar if you trade him right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome. So much content for us.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
I just don't see it. I wouldn't do it if I were the Bucks. If the way I think it's gonna go, because I don't actually think he's gonna get moved. I think
Yeah. Me neither. I'm leaning there as well. Yeah.
I
I think
think the second half of the season for Giannis is gonna look a lot like the last like 20-ish games of AD's Pelicans career,
Mm. Yeah.
where he did play, but he only got like 20 minutes a game just not to risk injury, and probably the first domino to fall in the offseason is what I would say. That's what I would do if
Yeah.
I were Milwaukee.
Also, like, why would Ant and Giannis fit better than Giannis and Dame? I don't get that. You know? Is Ant
Because
that
Ant
much
is
better off
so
ball?
tough.
No,
He's
he's good.
so
He's
tough. That's
great. I love
why.
yeah,
I
motherfucker. Yeah,
I
motherfucker. He's
love
tough.
Ant, but like, why would they fit better? Does
I
Giannis
think
need
this
to
is
be the one
this
option to succeed? You
you
know?
you bringing this up is so funny too because I just saw that the Portland Trailblazers have interest,
I
and like,
saw that
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
too.
it's so funny.
I don't want to see that.
things
I don't want to see that.
things didn't work out with my ex girlfriend. So 2 years later,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
try again. Like that's the equivalent.
yes,
And I saw someone say
exactly.
that, right? And I saw someone say that,
Definitely
oh,
changed,
we're
right?
not
Yeah.
gonna act like someone said like we're not gonna act like the Milwaukee sporting supporting cast is the same as like the Trailblazers. Oh wow, like I have
You got
shaded Sharp
Tumani
now. Like
Kamara. Wow.
yeah, exactly. Like okay,
Who's
like how
good,
how
but
does that
like
make things anything better? And they're still in the West. That's still a weak
they're
Yeah.
team in the
still
West.
not good. And like obviously like Denny would have to be in that trade, right?
One
Like you
hundred
would
percent.
have to
Yeah.
put him in the trade because why else would Milwaukee do it? Like it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
stupid. It's dumb. And then if you're not putting Giannis with Denny, then what the hell does Giannis like what is he interested in? Yeah, we interrupted. Sorry, I interrupted earlier. You want to talk about JJJ? Yeah, what do you find so weird about that trade?
I don't get it from the
From
Jazz's
either,
perspective.
really? Yeah,
Like I do a little bit for the simple fact like you
I get
only
it
have such
personally.
a short leash to be
Yeah.
bad, right?
hmm
But like, is Triple J really the guy? Is he the
40
guy to
blocks a
give up
game,
three
man.
first round picks? Now,
Yeah,
it fits really
yeah.
well. It
It
fits
does
really
fit.
well for
It's
next
it's
year,
it's kind of nasty defensively. Not gonna lie,
right?
with
Because
Kessler.
him and
Yeah, with
Kessler,
Kessler.
they
Yeah,
have
that's
a
kind
great
of
point guard. Keontae George is great.
yeah,
He's been
yeah,
good
yeah,
this
yeah,
year.
yeah.
But
I also don't know what Memphis is trying to do. Like, obviously, they're trying to rebuild, but I also
Rebuild.
saw like a
Yeah,
tweet today that said that they saw Zach Edey as one of their cornerstones for the franchise.
and
No,
Cedric
that like
Coward. Listen.
even saying that sentence out loud is crazy. Like, I
Nah,
see Memphis just being the next Brooklyn Nets for the next couple of years.
yeah, I do kind of get it from the Jazz's side because they've been tanking for so long, right? Like since like literally what 2021, when did they trade Gobert and Mitchell? Like 2021, 2022, around
2021,
there.
2022, right around there. Yeah,
yeah,
I think 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's like at a certain point, yeah, I get it. Everyone loves like, we have this many draft picks, whatever, right? Like at a certain point, you kind of just want to have good players on your team. Like how many of those draft picks are actually going to work out and be like actual like starter level players on your team? The odds are pretty stacked against you, I think, just based on like the way I've been following the draft last few years. I'm like, oh, a lot of these players I just never see again. So it's like at this point, like, yeah, it's JJJ. He's not like a top to like 20 player or whatever, but he's still like it's nice to have good players in your team, especially when you've been tanking for so long and your fan base is probably not even interested in watching you at this point. Like, I kind of
I
get it.
also
Yeah.
I also think a lot of NBA teams and fans are kind of overvaluing picks because at the end of the day, a pick is a gamble. You have no
Yeah.
idea if that fucking player is going to be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that player could be a bust. This that. I think if you're really a win now type of team, I'd rather just bank it on a solid or good player. Like I'd rather like you said, I'd rather just have that.
But they're not a win now team. That's kind of the only issue. I think that's why it's a little confusing. But on the other hand, I don't think there's anything wrong with trying to actually just be decent, even if your ceiling isn't championship.
Yeah.
I got it. I understand it. Yeah, and I think he's a good fit with the team they have. Like him, Laurie Kessler, Keontae George, Ace Bailey. Like that's pretty fun. Like I don't hate that at all. Yeah.
Mhm.
The picks
Okay.
that they gave up were it was the most favorable of a 2027 pick between their own, the T-Wolves, and the Cavs. The Lakers 2027 first round pick, which is a top four
Probably not
protected,
a
they're
good
probably
pick.
gonna
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. And the Suns 2031 unprotected first.
Oh,
That's
that could be
that
good.
one could be
That
good.
that could be really good.
They
Yeah.
I and I'd imagine the most favorable out of the ones next year is their own because I don't think they're going to be better than the T-Wolves and I don't think they're going to be better than the Cavs next year.
But they should still not be like they still have a good chance of not being a lottery team though, I would say.
Play in. Let's go.
Yeah, play,
And they
let's
feel
go.
like a play-in team because they don't
Yeah.
have that like
Yeah.
blue chip guy. They don't.
They
Like, is
don't,
it Ace?
yeah. Nah,
I
hell
don't think
no.
Ace yet. And then Laurie Markkanen just pump fakes us every year with like a 40-point game, then goes back to being like mediocre.
It's because they
Like,
sit him. They make up injuries for him, so they don't win
let,
games.
let me say
Yeah.
this too. Laurie Markkanen and Jaren Jackson Jr. rebounding. Oh my God. Whoever is crashing the offensive boards, congrats. You're getting a double-double whenever you play.
Laurie's a pretty good
At least
rebounder.
they got
No?
Walker. At least they got
At
Walker
least they got
Yeah,
Kessler.
at
Kessler.
least starting
Yeah.
Walker Kessler. Yeah.
Guys,
So
I was also thinking this the other day. This is semi-unrelevant to trades. Is AJ Debinsa low-key like? Is there a risk of him being Ace Bailey? Like
the
low-key.
risk is him being RJ Barrett is what the risk is.
Hey! Don't talk to my boy like that. Hey,
All right.
RJ
I
That's
got
Barrett's
the
not
Darren
risk.
Pearson. I
RJ,
got Darren. That's the standout number one pick. Whoever
bro.
gets that guy, franchise player.
Man, the draft pods are gonna be so fun. I love the draft. Yeah,
100%. And we got
I
we
love
got
the
Cooper
draft.
Flag fucking averaging 30 a night. And people
That's
were really trying to say
crazy.
people were really people were really saying he was ducking smoke from that draft class. Like someone told me, someone that we all know very well, that Concanupo had a higher ceiling than Cooper Flag. And I'm just so happy Coop finally adjusted.
Yeah, but
Damn. Nah,
Knipple has been a home run. I don't want
I
to.
Knipple.
think ceiling wise, Cooper's ceiling is crazy.
It
Yeah.
is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good draft
Yeah.
class. It's a really good draft class.
Cooper Flag
Yeah.
legitimately, like his best case scenario is becoming Jason Tatum, right? So I think that's a
Yeah.
pretty fucking good
I think
ceiling. Yeah.
so. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's a really good comp for him. Yeah, that's what I've been kind of saying when he was drafted. I'm like, oh, it's like
Yeah.
white Jason Tatum. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ceiling I saw. This is like high praise, but like the ceiling I saw from Cooper Flag
I know what you're about to say.
Kawhi.
Yeah.
Kawhi.
I saw
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
comp too.
Yeah.
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 I think
Yeah.
it's weird enough to say. I think that Coop is not as good defensively, but he has a. I think
He
he
has
has.
the
Could get
potential
there.
though.
He
He
could
has
get
the
there.
upside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I also think like this could be like a crazy take too, or not really not crazy because we never know. It's a take for a reason. But I think Coop's offensive bag is better too long term. Like the potential to
Yeah.
Yeah. But
expand
is
for
he going to
sure.
be
Yeah,
as good of a shooter? That's the thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
too.
3-point shooting is slightly
Yeah.
worrisome, but rookie year, I don't care. But mid
Whatever.
range, that
He's
mid range
he's
pull up
he's
game,
what, like 15? Yeah, it's fine. Like, he'll develop
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
He's 15. Are there any more trades we want to hit?
No, I think these were like the big two from today. Do you guys want to
Yeah.
talk about Vucevic and Anthony Simmons? I don't think that really warrants it.
Yes. Yeah. So
We'll spend a little bit of
Yeah.
spend
Okay.
a
So
little bit of
we had
time.
a brief argument about this in the group chat, which was funny.
yeah.
Honestly, we were arguing about Nikola Vucevic. What are we
Big Neil
doing?
was like, "This makes them 10 times better."
But
Who
let me
do
say
you
like
Yes.
think
one thing.
Vucevic is?
He said
Who
Okay,
do you
ten
but let
think
me
he
times.
is?
I almost commented. I almost replied with, "Who do you think Vucevic is?" I swear to God, like word
let
for
me say
word.
one thing though. I
Yeah.
love this for Anthony Simmons. I love this for Anthony Simmons. Anthony Simmons since the Portland Trailblazers, like that was his team before like Denny and Shaden Sharp. I'm so happy to see him on the Bulls. Like, hopefully he gets to a starting position, he gets more minutes, but he was genuinely rotting away on that Boston bench. And then
Yeah,
there'd be like a game where he'd give them like
They have like
25 off the bench.
they have like 8 point guards though.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
they're
thing.
trying to clear up a bunch of them. Like Kobe White's gone for sure.
I,
Mike Conley,
Dosunmu's
they're trying to move
gone.
too.
I
Yeah,
think
there you
I
go.
think
Yeah.
it's a I think it was honestly I honestly think it was a salary move for the Celtics.
Yes,
Like
for sure.
because what Vucevic is expiring, right? So then
Mhm.
Pretty sure.
is he expiring? Yes. So that's why I was kind of like hammering that point. I'm like, I don't think this is their starting center going forward because I don't believe that Brad Stevens would view him as like their long-term center because it's freaking Vucevic. Like, yeah, his numbers look good on a crappy team, but that's not like I don't think you can win a title with him. But yeah, I think it was a salary move. We'll see what they do. I don't know. It was kind of a random trade where it's just like we spent so long, like kind of the same thing with the Garland Harden trade. It's like we spent so long speculating on trades, and then an actual trade comes out, and
The most random, unasked trade.
you're like Darius Garland for
Yeah.
James Harden, Nikola Vucevic for Anthony. What the fuck? That's why I love trade season. You can never predict it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mhm.
Tuesday night right now. Obviously, we're going to have a hectic 48 hours tracking the NBA. Who do you guys want to see get moved next, or who do you think is getting moved next?
I want to see MPJ go to a good team. I want the Thunder to trade for some three-point shooters also. Those are the main moves that I'm looking out for. Yeah.
Yeah, I want Ja Morant out of Memphis. That
I'm
Memphis
just sick
fans
of him,
are
man. I'm
yes,
tired of
like,
him.
just get it over with.
Yeah, get it
Like
over with.
we recorded an episode 2 weeks ago. And we thought he'd be moved by now.
John
So that's
Moran for
actually
Jonathan Kuminga, who
yeah.
says no.
Fuck it. At this point, do it because Warriors. That's the best thing you're getting right now. I personally think I don't know why. It's so crazy. Like not even crazy to say. Ja's gonna end up in Miami. I'm telling you. I think
It feels
Miami
like that.
are the only
Yeah.
team that are gonna roll that dice. Yeah, and it's cheap. Like Memphis has made it clear. Like they're not asking for much to get rid of Ja
We
Morant
can
right now.
fix
Like
him.
they're in rebuild mode.
Heat culture, maybe. Let's go.
Yeah, culture.
Yeah.
It would be fun because I again with the Heat, I don't think they really have a blue chip guy either, and I still think Ja could be that, right? Because we've seen it before
Yeah.
at least.
He has the upside. He has the
So
potential. I
He's
don't know
going
if
to
he
be
still has it, but
terrorizing
he's
the
shown it
Celtics
before.
in 2 years. Watch. Yeah.
guy, I need to see get traded. Get Dalton Connect off my team, bro.
Bag of
Get
chips.
Dalton
I got
Connect
you.
off my
Bag of
Dalton
team.
chips.
Connect.
I got you. I got you.
I will
Alex.
take a literal bag of chips. I
Alex,
don't
yeah.
care.
Alex, I got you. Yabu Sele for Connect straight up. Let's do
That's
business.
good. That's a
1000%.
W for the
What?
Lakers. That's a
We'll turn
W for
him
the
into a
1000%.
demon. We turn Landry Shaman back into a demon. Tyler Cole into a demon. Give us him. We'll take him.
Tyler
Yeah,
Cole
but Tyler's apparently going to play in Israel. I don't know if I got sent out today, but I saw he's going to play in Israel. So
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Maybe
Yabu Sele's going to play
the
Tel Aviv.
helmet. Damn. That's crazy.
so
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I want the Raptors to get like a younger center in there who can jump and has a back. That's what I
Have you heard of
want.
a man named Devontae Sabonis?
Fuck you. No,
we didn't. Yeah, that was another
Okay,
rumor
let's spend
today.
time. We can talk about that right now too.
I'm gonna crash
What do you
out so
think?
hard if that happens. I would
Mark, what do you
hate
think, man?
that.
There are whispers.
I
Sabonis
hate
to
it. I
Raptors.
can't stand it. He's one of my least favorite players in the league. I hate him.
And that is the worst fitting center for the Raptors, too, by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
That is
wow.
just them getting a name for the sake of getting a name.
Literally, and it's
I
like
think they're better. They're way better off with just Jakob. Just keep him.
Yes.
Colin Murray Boyles. Listen, I'd rather have him starting at center. Okay, like
I think any team trying to trade Sabonis is 3 years too late. Like you missed the window where you wanted him.
Out on him. I've always hated him. I hate bad defensive centers. You guys know I always go off about bad defensive centers. I can't do it. Please don't do it. Don't do this to me.
What are you willing to give up for Anthony Davis?
Fuck nothing. No, I don't want it.
Really?
Nah.
I think Raptors should just keep the team they have right now, in my opinion.
No,
Yeah.
I think if they got Anthony Davis, they might.
I just started enjoying watching them again. I don't want to think about Anthony Davis's freaking eye socket. I don't want him.
I think it's gonna be fun to see. I still think it'd be fun to see, but like, there's no way they get him without trading RJ, your boy.
They don't need RJ. Who do you guys think he is?
No, he's good. Look,
RJ makes an impact.
Listen, he's good. They have like a mega winning record with him.
Fine. He's fine. He's
also
okay player.
He also went to I think he went to the same high school that I grew up near. So I have sentimental attachment
he's an alumni.
to.
That's why you rate him. Okay.
Yeah, listen, he's Canadian. We want Canadians in the team. He's also been good. He's straight up been really good for the Raptors.
Yeah, he's a sixer.
Yeah.
He's a real sixer.
He burned me in his draft class. I thought he was going to be a superstar. I hate him for it.
Listen, he's a good glue role player now. He's solid. He's like their way to forwards. No, I'm just kidding. That's bullshit.
But if you could do like RJ Barrett and Jakob Poeltl for Anthony Davis, I would do that.
100%.
If it is that gonna take picks?
Yeah,
maybe a heavily protected one.
Listen. Then I would do that because Poeltl is a negative contract. I don't want him on the books. And RJ, yeah, I could part with. But it's just like, do I want to be worrying about Anthony Davis's eye socket or ankle or whatever. Like I don't know if I want to be doing that.
And I guess they don't really need. They're not like the Cavs, where like they're when you would imagine the Raptors window. It's probably not even fully open yet, but the Raptors window is probably going to
And
be open
also,
for a
he would
while.
help them a lot on he. So Anthony Davis helps you a lot more on defense these days than he does on offense. The Raptors'
Yeah,
defense is like top tier, like statistically, like they have a really great defense already. I don't think they need him. I think they need some.
yeah.
They think they need a guy with more like juice up, like on the ball. You know, that's what I think they need. Yeah,
They'd be a sick
Yeah.
team for MPJ. They need the shooting. They're not
bro,
going to do it. Obviously, I don't know what they would. I don't know what
that
they
would
would.
be
I don't
so
know what they would give
good.
up, but like,
Please give me a PJ. God.
but